She raised 2 Academy Award winners. She taught them everything they know. She sacrificed everything so they could chase their dreams. And when they became Hollywood royalty, she remained the same woman she had always been: humble, dedicated, and fiercely loving. On the 23rd of July 2026, the woman behind 2 of Hollywood's biggest stars took her final bow. Chrisanne Bolt, the mother of Ben Affleck and Casey Affleck, died at 83 after a battle with cancer. But here's what most people don't know. Before she was the mother of celebrities, she was a teacher, a community activist, and a single mother who worked tirelessly to provide for her children. This is her story. Who was Chrisanne Bolt? Chrisanne Bolt was born on the 3rd of March 1943 in Cambridge, Massachusetts. She was the daughter of a school teacher and grew up with a strong sense of community and education. She attended Harvard University, where she earned a degree in education. She worked as a school teacher and later as a community activist. She married Timothy Affleck in 1969. Together, they had 3 children: Ben Affleck, Casey Affleck, and Katie Affleck. The family lived in Cambridge, where Chrisanne was deeply involved in the local community. But in the early 1970s, the family faced challenges. Her marriage ended in divorce, and Chrisanne became a single mother of 3 children. She worked tirelessly to provide for her children, instilling in them the values of hard work, education, and perseverance, raising 2 Hollywood stars. Chrisanne Bolt's greatest achievement was raising her 2 sons, Ben and Casey Affleck, who would both become Academy Award-winning actors. Ben Affleck rose to fame in the 1990s with films like Good Will Hunting, Armageddon, and Pearl Harbor. He won 2 Academy Awards for Good Will Hunting, co-writing, and Argo, producing. Casey Affleck became a critically acclaimed actor, winning the Academy Award for Best Actor for his role in Manchester by the Sea in 2016. Their success is a testament to their mother's dedication and support. Chrisanne was known for being fiercely supportive of her children's dreams. She encouraged them to pursue acting, taking them to auditions and supporting their careers. She was also a grounding presence in their lives. Despite their fame and success, Ben and Casey remained close to their mother, often crediting her for their success. Ben once said, "My mother is the most important person in my life. She taught me everything I know about hard work and perseverance, a life of service and community." Beyond being the mother of famous actors, Chrisanne Bolt was a dedicated educator and community activist. She worked as a teacher at the Fairweather Street School in Cambridge. She was passionate about education and believed in the power of learning to change lives. She was also deeply involved in her community, advocating for social justice and equality. In 1992, she was elected to the Cambridge School Committee, where she served for several terms. She fought for better funding for schools, improved educational opportunities for students, and greater community involvement in education. She was also a member of the Cambridge City Council. Her dedication to public service was recognized by the community, and she earned a reputation as a tireless advocate for the people of Cambridge. Cause of death. Let me address the question at the top. What happened to Chrisanne Bolt? Chrisanne Bolt died on the 23rd of July 2026. She was 83 years old. The cause of death was cancer. She had been battling the disease with courage and dignity, surrounded by her family and loved ones. Her family confirmed her passing, but did not disclose any further details about the type of cancer. She passed away peacefully, surrounded by her children, grandchildren, and loved ones. Her family released a statement saying, "She leaves behind a legacy of love, dedication, and service that will live on through her children and grandchildren, a loving mother and grandmother." Chrisanne Bolt was a devoted mother and grandmother. She is survived by her 3 children, Ben Affleck, Casey Affleck, and Katie Affleck. Ben Affleck is a 2-time Academy Award winner and one of the most recognizable actors and directors in Hollywood. Casey Affleck won the Academy Award for Best Actor for his performance in Manchester by the Sea. Katie Affleck has worked in production and has been a supportive presence in the family. She also had several grandchildren, including Ben's children, Violet, Seraphina, and Samuel. Her grandchildren were a source of great joy in her life. She often spoke about her love for them and how proud she was of her growing family. Her family was her greatest treasure, her relationship with her sons. Chris Ann Bolt shared a special bond with her sons, Ben and Casey. In interviews, both have spoken about their mother's influence on their lives and careers. Ben said, "My mother is the most important person in my life. She taught me everything I know about hard work and perseverance. She sacrificed so much for us, and I will always be grateful." Casey said, "My mother was my biggest supporter. She believed in me when no one else did. I owe everything to her." Their close relationship with their mother was evident throughout their lives. They often spoke of her with love and admiration. Net worth. So, how much was Chris Ann Bolt worth? Chris Ann Bolt's exact net worth has not been publicly disclosed. Her income came from her career as a teacher, her work as a community activist, her service on the Cambridge School Committee and City Council. Her true legacy is not in her financial wealth, but in the love and support she gave to her children. Her legacy. Chris Ann Bolt's legacy is one of service, dedication, and love. She was a devoted mother who raised two of Hollywood's biggest stars. She was a dedicated teacher who believed in the power of education. She was a community activist who fought for social justice and equality. Her impact on her community and her family will be felt for generations to come. She was a role model for single mothers, teachers, and activists everywhere. Tributes. The family reacts. When news of Chris Ann Bolt's death broke, tributes poured in from across the entertainment world. Ben Affleck released a statement, "My mother was the most important person in my life. She taught me everything I know. I will miss her more than words can express." Casey Affleck wrote, "My mother was my biggest supporter and my greatest inspiration. I love you, Mom." Jennifer Lopez, Ben's wife, shared a tribute. "Our hearts are broken. She was a beautiful soul." Fans also paid tribute. One wrote, "She raised two of Hollywood's most talented actors. What a legacy." Another said, "Rest in peace, Chris Ann. Your children are a testament to your love and dedication." Her grandchildren. Chris Ann Bolt was a doting grandmother to Ben's three children, Violet, Serafina, and Samuel. She also had grandchildren from Casey and Katie. She often spoke about how much she adored her grandchildren and how proud she was of them. Her family grew to include multiple grandchildren, and she was always excited to spend time with them. Her grandchildren were a source of great joy in her life. Her final years. In her final years, Chris Ann Bolt lived a quiet life in Cambridge, Massachusetts. She was surrounded by her family and loved ones who supported her through her health battles. She continued to be involved in her community, attending events and supporting causes she cared about. Chris Ann Bolt's life offers several important lessons. First, she taught us the importance of hard work. She works tirelessly to provide for her children and support their dreams. Second, she taught us the value of family. Her children were the center of her life. Third, she taught us that education matters. She believed in the power of learning and dedicated her life to teaching. Her life was a testament to the power of love, dedication, and perseverance. Legacy, a matriarch's final chapter. Chris Ann Bolt died on the 23rd of July 2026. She was 83 years old. She died after a courageous battle with cancer, but her legacy is not defined by how she died. She was a devoted mother who raised two of Hollywood's biggest stars. She was a dedicated teacher who believed in the power of education. She was a community activist who fought for social justice and equality. Her children, Ben and Casey Affleck, are a testament to her love, dedication, and hard work. She once said, "My children are my greatest achievement. I am so proud of them." And she had every right to be. Chris Ann Bolt may have left this world, but her legacy will live on in her children, her grandchildren, and the countless lives she touched. Rest in peace, Chris Ann. If this tribute touched your heart, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Her final years were spent surrounded by the love of her children and grandchildren. Lessons from her life.